Most men who try to dress old money do not look old money. They look like they are trying to look rich. They buy the beige trousers, the loafers, the linen shirt, the watch, the sunglasses, and still something feels fake. Because real money style is not about wearing expensive clothes. It is about looking like you never needed to prove you had money in the first place. That is why Alain Delon could wear a simple open shirt and look more elegant than most men in designer suits. That is why Vincent Cassel in Ocean's 12 looks more expensive without looking polished. That is why Michael Corleone can sit in a dark suit, barely move, barely speak, and still look like the most powerful man in the room. That is why James Bond can wear something simple, a polar navy sweat jacket, and still look like he belongs anywhere. So in this video, we are not talking about the fake internet version of old money aesthetic. We are breaking down what real old money style for men actually is. The colors, the fabrics, the attitude, the silence, and the reason some men look expensive without ever looking like they are trying. Because the goal is not to look rich. The goal is to look like approval is beneath you. Most men misunderstand old money style because they only see the surface. They see beige trousers, linen shirts, loafers, polo collars, sunglasses, and suddenly they think this is old money. But that is not old money. That is just a costume. This is why many men online look wrong when they try the aesthetic. The outfit may technically have the right pieces, but the feeling is wrong. It looks too planned, too clean, too obvious, too much like someone searches old money aesthetic outfit. Real money is restraint. It is the confidence to wear simple clothes and not feel underdressed. It is a discipline to avoid loud colors, loud branding, loud accessories, and loud behavior. It is clothing that looks natural on the man, not clothing that looks like performance. The difference is subtle. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Look at Vincent Cassel in Ocean's 12. The outfit is simple. White shirt, white trousers, brown loafers, relaxed posture, open collar. Nothing is screaming for attention. But the whole image feels expensive because he looks completely comfortable inside the clothes. He does not look like a man trying to create an old money aesthetic. He looks like a man who has lived in that world long enough to stop caring whether you notice it. That is the difference. The clothes work because the attitude is relaxed, almost arrogant. He is not performing luxury. He is treating luxury like it is normal. You see the same principle of James Bond. Bond can wear a white shirt, light trousers, a polo, navy suit or sweat jacket and still look composed because nothing about him feels desperate. The clothing is clean, the fitted, functional and masculine. It is not decorated, it is not over-explained. It does not look like fashion for fashion's sake. Bond style works because it suggests capability. It looks like you can sit in a 5-star hotel, drive a classic car, walk in the casino, fight in the street without changing the entire identity. This is a major part of old money style. The clothes must look elegant, but the man still looks useful, not fragile, not overstyled. And then you have Alejandro Sosa in Scarface, which shows a darker version of quiet power. Sosa is not dressed in flashy gangster fashion. He does not need loud colors, heavy chains or obvious luxury to communicate status. His style is pale, soft, controlled and calm. Light knitwear, white trousers, open colors, relaxed tailoring, neutral tones. He looks comfortable in wealth because the environment already belongs to him. That is why his colors feel powerful. This is where many men get the old money aesthetic wrong. They think the goal is to look rich, but the real goal is to look like wealth does not surprise you. Fake old money looks too perfect, everything is beige, everything is polished, everything is arranged to communicate a lifestyle. Real old money has more erase. The linen shirt can be slightly open, the blazer can be soft, the trousers can have movement, the shoes do not need to look brand new, the watch does not need to be the center of the outfit, nothing is begging for attention, and that is where the real elegance comes from. Old money style is not built on question. How do I look rich? It is built on different question. How do I look like I belong? That is the key. A man with real old money style looks like he belongs in beautiful places, a summer villa, private dinner, a coastal town, a good hotel, classic car, formal room, a quiet restaurant. This is not the look impressed by the environment. And he does not look like he's trying to impress it either. He simply fits. This is why environment matters so much with this aesthetic. Old money style is not just clothing, it is context, it is also behavior, because the clothes only work when the man has certain calmness. He does not rush, does not over-exercise, he does not need the loudest watch, the tightest shirt, the most expensive looking glasses, or the most dramatic outfit in the room. He understands that elegance becomes stronger when you remove things, and that remains in the real money language. Quiet colors, natural fabrics, good proportions, clean grooming, soft confidence and restraint. This is why navy, white, cream, brown, gray, olive and light blue work so well. These colors do not fight for attention. They create calm. They make the man look composed. This is why linen, cotton, wool, sweat, knitwear and cashmere matter. These fabrics age better, move better and feel more natural than anything too synthetic, too shiny, too stiff. And this is why fit is more important than brand. A perfectly fitting white shirt from our normal brand will always look better than expensive designer shirt that pulls at the chest, sits too tight on the arms or looks like it was bought just to flex. Real money style does not ask how expensive it is. It asks, does this look natural? Does it fit the man? Does it looks belong to the environment? That is the real difference. Fake old money is a man trying to look like he has a rich life. Real money is a man whose clothes suggest he has nothing to prove. Vincent Cassel shows the relaxed European version. James Bond shows the masculine and functional version. Alejandro Sosa shows the controlled, powerful version. Different men, different worlds, but the same principle. None of them look like they are begging to seen as rich. This is the real lesson of old money style. It's not beige, it is not loafers, it is not a linen shirt, it is not a Pinterest board. Real money says nothing, and the silence is exactly that makes it powerful. So after everything we have broken down, the real lesson is simple. Old money style is not about pretending to be rich. It is about removing desperation from the way you dress. The excessive accessories remove the pieces that look too new, too shiny, too staged. Then build your outfit around simple things that actually belongs to your life. A good white shirt, a navy blazer, cream trousers, a knit polo, clean loafers, a sweat jacket, lightweight knitwear, and colors that not scream for attention. But remember, the clothes are only half of it. The real money aesthetic is a mindset of control. You do not dress to impress the room. You dress like you are already comfortable in the room. You do not look refined because you are trying to show wealth. You look refined because nothing needs validation. And that is why this style has survived so long. Trends come and go, logos change, expensive brands rise and fall, but restraint, elegance and quiet confidence never really go out of style. Because fake old money says, I hope you think I look rich. Real old money style says nothing. And silence is exactly what makes it powerful. I hope I could inspire you with this video, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.